Hey guys, welcome to another Model Kit Monday, and today we're taking a look at the 30-minute missions Spinata Fencer type, and this was sent to me by my buddy Shane up at Appleton, Wisconsin's Hobby Town. Shane hooked me up with a little care package over this holidays, and I just want to say thank you very much, Shane. I appreciate you, man. Shouts out. And I have your Lego package coming. It'll be coming in the mail soon. But let's get over to the table. Let's take a look at this interesting little kit and see if it stacks up to the other 30-minute missions kits. All right, guys, sit tight. All right, here it is, man. The Spinata Fencer type. And shout out to my boy Shane from Hobbytown up in Appleton, Wisconsin. He sent this out to me, man. I can't thank you enough, brother. This is awesome. Some of the art on the box. You know, it's funny, I'm not a fan of the female type robots. Never was. I just felt like, what does it matter? Why does it have to have a female form? But whatever. You know, the Japanese are. You know, I'm not a fan of this helmet too, but it's cool. We'll work with it. All right, let's take a look at these screws. Here we have the instruction manual. Got some text there if you guys want to pause it. And it's a pamphlet just like the rest. Looks pretty basic, but if it's like the Spinato, then yeah, it's definitely going to be real quick build, real simple. Here we have the A1 screw. Looks like armor bits. Here we have the A2 screw, which is basically the visor. This clear pink, hot pink. Here we have the B1 and B2 screw. The B2 is just a copy of the B1 screw, or part of a copy. This is like the torso and some of the leg bits. Here we have the C1 screw, and this is a huge screw actually. It's got a lot of the joints, the mechanical parts, the knees and stuff like that, joints, shoulders, torso. Here we have the D1 and D2 screw, and the D2 screw is like just a copy of part of the D1 screw. It looks like the weapons, some of the armor. She gets two of these swords, pretty cool. Last but not least, we have our polycap sprue. So there's just 5 little polycaps, just like all the others. All right, there you go. There's a Spinata Fencer type. Let's get her built, see what she looks like. All right, sit tight. All right, here is the Spinata Fencer type and everything that it comes with. You get your 2 sabers or 2 swords. You get 2 slappy hands that you can swap out. You also get another canted holding hand, like for a pistol, but it's got this slight bend in the elbow, you see? So it can hold one of those piratey pistols. You get 2 of these little connectors. I don't really know what they're for. Might be one of the other kits, one of the other female kit that it comes with. You get 2 extra shoulder joints. These are a little short, so you can actually set it up so where if you don't want to wear the shoulder armor, you can just put the shoulder joints on these and they'll be a little short, a little tighter to the body. You also get this extra clip with 3mm peg. Not really sure what it's for, but they said you can just use it for whatever. And you get 2 extra ball caps, which is really cool. This is really useful for 30-minute missions kits. All right, so here it is. Very interesting armor. I like the wings on the back. You can spin them around, set them up however you want. I like them this way, personally. She's got these these arm guards, but they pop off like super easy because they don't really go that far in. But I guess you could use them for wherever you want. She's got the same thing as the Ninja with the torso twist here. Ball socket there, so you get a lot of posing. A little posing there. I'm not a fan of this big, I don't like this big head. She's a big old head, man. And then even without the cowling, it's still like a ginormous motorcycle helmet. There we go. And you can take these little plates of armor off, these shoulder pads, this here, which is weird that they, maybe it's for articulation. She can do the splits. Because it's not a female, it's a robot, but it can do the splits, but it can't stand that way. Doesn't have the balance. It's got the same problem as the Ninja though. You know, wobbly ankles. It's that type of joint, you know? Or her leg just fell off. Look at that. Pops right back on. Double jointed knee. A little bit of movement in the ankle there. And some side to side. Arm fully rotates. Can't go up too much because of the armor, but if you take this armor plate off, then you get the full ha-ha. She's got double jointed elbows as well, and then the wrist, the ball and the socket for the wrist. Same 30-minute missions connection point. So you could probably put this on something else. But it's got to have really small shoulders because not a lot of space in there. See? You got to do that off camera. But with the smaller shoulders, you wouldn't be able to put this armor on. So girl power. I mean, not too bad of a kit. I mean, it's about as mobile or as flexible as the Ninja. It's got a cool looking armor set. I don't know if I would paint this. I kind of want to paint it, but I don't know. And again, these arm guards are just weird. They're just, I don't know. I feel like they were an afterthought. And there you go. Whoop, sit up. See if she can do it. Can you? There you go. There you go. That is the Spinata Fencer type from 30-minute missions. Let's get over to the chair and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. All right. So there we are, man. That is the 30-minute missions Spinata Fencer type kit. And I mean, it's a 30-minute missions kit. It's not bad. It's not a bad kit at all. Really good articulation, posability. It actually has better weight distribution on the feet than the actual Ninja type, in my opinion, because the Ninja type, the feet were so small and so blade-like that you had to use certain poses for it to stand up properly. This one has a little bit of a bigger footprint, so it has a better balance, but it still has the same issue with the ankles, the wobbly ankles, that will eventually just be loose. You could probably fix it though with a little bit of plastic glue around the joint. Let it dry and then set it in there and it should tighten it up pretty good. So given that, it might be a lot better. I do like the uniformness of the armor and everything. I don't like the big head, the giant head that it has. I don't know why they did that. I mean, I guess it's because of the female form, and that's one of my biggest cons of this kit. And any kit like this, where it's like, if it's a robot or if it's a mech, doesn't have to be. Why does it have to be female? Like, I know there's other people who, why does it have to be male? It's just a standard form. It doesn't have to have breasts. It doesn't have to have hips. It doesn't need all that. Like, there's no function in that form. You know, I mean, unless you're gonna say, like, you're gonna argue that, you know, it adds for more mobility, right? Like, it's more flexible, more posable. Yeah, but it's a giant robot. You know, it's not a chick in a suit. You know what I'm saying? It's not a girl in a suit. It's a giant 16-meter tall robot. It doesn't need to look like a female. I'm not anti-female. I'm just saying it goes way back to the old Tranzor Z Aphrodite thing. She had boob missiles. Like, her boobs were rockets. They shot out, and it was just like, what the F? You know, it's a Japanese thing, I know, but that stopped, right? Like, that stopped right away. People were like, yeah, that's not gonna fly over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not necessary. It's not a necessary thing. But it's a cool kit, and I'm glad to add it to my collection. You know, I'm not sure on the female form. You know, I'm not sure of the necessity of it. I mean, unless it's like super stealthy, super, like, I don't know. Maybe it needs to be that way. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll leave that up to you guys. You know. But otherwise, not many cons for this kit, aside from the standard 30-minute mission issues. And if you've built enough of these, you know what those are. So there you go. That's my opinion about it. All right, guys. As always, like, subscribe, share. Thank you for watching, and, you know, we'll see you on the next one.